Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last we left off, we killed not one, but two ogres, as evidenced by the great stains on the ground. But, I didn't really pay much attention to this gravestone here. Rather interesting, don't you think? I'm not saving for any particular reason. The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of hoarding are carved into the surface. Let's disturb the wards. Legend of the Juggernaut.
On it.
And the Mage's Treasure, and I can probably check out that codex after fighting. I'm not going to go after the Revenant just yet, although...
You had it coming.
Why did you decapitate a skeleton? It is a skeleton! I mean, I suppose if it works... Oh, and Morrigan's dead. Or about to be dead. Can you heal her? Can you hurl an icon at her? Please.
Ready for action. On your guard.
Okay, Morrigan, move the fuck away from the Revenant! There you go.
An order. Let's get started. Only one shall stand. As you wish.
And you can do us a huge favor by doing a group heal. That'd be great.
You had it coming.
And now it's dead.
Right.
See, that fight would have been about 10 times harder if I were playing on normal difficulty. I just make it look easy, because I'm like that good. Okay, Juggernaut plate boots. Because this question has come up several times, especially in my last playthrough, this is where you get that shiny armor that my other character, Lorelei, was wearing for the majority of the end game. The Juggernaut armor comes from anytime you fight one of these revenants, either disturbing the gravestone or once you get into the ruins. I am saying this now, because undoubtedly I will get questions. I'm not even sure if I'm going to have anyone wear it but this time, but we'll see. Oh, they changed his outfit. Come on, that makes it obvious. Anyway, here's a hermit. He doesn't seem very stable.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
What are you babbling on about?
Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Well, it's the same for you. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
Are you mocking me?
I don't know. Are you mocking me?
Stop answering every question with a question!
But those are the rules. A question for a question, an answer for an answer. Were you not listening?
Be cautious. This is no ordinary madman. He has magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then, would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
What can you tell me about the forest?
Too many spirits, that's the problem of this forest. And all the curses and the angry wolfmen who howl enough to drive you to madness. And you yell at them, but they run and hide deep within the center of the forest, and the trees protect them. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all. Easily fooled if you know how.
And how do you fool them?
Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead?
Oh, which oak tree are you talking about?
Oh, just some large, talking, rhyming oak tree that's missing its acorn now. He's far off to the southwest, deep within the forest. Rather hard to miss.
Pardon me while I drink. I'm just thirsty. What do you mean by missing its acorn?
Just what I said. That's what I stole, after all. Weren't you listening? So the oak needs to be chopped down.
That's kind of... I'll think about it. And in return you'll help me.
I will indeed. After all, why not? It's up to you, however. Time to move on.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
You may call me Charlotte.
Aha, so you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
That's a lot of questions. You better have some answers.
Ah! Damnation! Caught by my own rules. Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
No, they will never find you.
And that's good. I like hearing that. Never find me. Never. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Right. Although that does remind me, I need to talk with Wynne.
What's on your mind?
I'd like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Nothing right now, then. I guess it turns out I don't have her approval up as much as I should like. Let's see. Why, yes, there is, in fact, a reason why I want to get to talk to her. But in the meantime, have some wine.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
I think that puts her approval up enough.
What's on your mind?
Nothing, never mind.
It is no trouble.
Alrighty. Well. I hate having to do back and forths. Oh, god damn it! Freaking! Oh, and there are more! Oh, god. Okay, you're not caught by it, right? Okay. You will fire blast their asses. I will set you trees on fire. God damn it! I fucking hate you!
I see.
Please. Hold it together, game. How did that... And Wynn's about to die.
Let's get started.
As am I, so it seems. Lag. Lag. You okay there, Win? Huh? Right. Bit of lag there. Fantastic. And she cracked her skull, so naturally that hampers things for her, I guess. Goddamn trees. Huh. This looks ominous.
Wait. We are back at the beginning of the path. The forest, it seems, does not wish us to reach wherever the path leads. How protective.
Let's brave it again!
No, we're back at the beginning. I'm sure about it. Obviously, something is keeping us from finding our way through.
I see. So, in order to proceed, we will have to, in fact, indulge the hermit. And traveling this way, we're going to run into more Sylvans, and I'm much more prepared for it this time.
This should be easy enough. Let's restart. We are victorious again.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you had a son. What happened to him?
I honestly don't know, Alistair. He was taken from me. Such births are seldom, as there are ways to prevent it, but it does happen. And any child born to a Circle Mage belongs to the Chantry.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago.
Couldn't you do something about it?
Do what? I was weak from the birthing process, and there was nothing I could do.
Do you think about it?
All the time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. In case you missed it, Wynne has a son. Oh, I get to... Yeah, you get to be the master herbalist. Let's give her shock. Let's shock Morgan! I'm sorry. That was bad. Okay.
Watch for the beast.
Oh, wonderful. We come out and get attacked. No! That was the wrong direction, Charlotte. You suck. Victorious. I should not mock my companions. Oh wait, that was Morgan, so I guess I don't have as much problem with that as I thought. Nerd. Autosave. Oh, and look at that. Look at that.
As you wish. Desperation is an ugly with you.
give the skills some time to reset, because I can spot another one of them down the way. I just hate when they surprise me. Goddamn trees.
Only one shall stand.
And once again you follow me, you inconsiderate bastard.
Enemies approaching.
This part will be a bit difficult, because now there's going to be, again, 3 of them. I can barely keep track of what's going on right now. Back off, you tree!
Let's get started.
Goddamn. Oh, but there's one more.
As you wish. You had it coming.
But at least it went down fast this time. But this is the Grand Oak. I hope it doesn't start attacking us like the others.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Can't you see me? I am a human.
Ah, yes. I remember thy kind. So brief of life, and all but blind to the peril you cause, the lives you take. Such chaos is sown within thy wake. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
Why do you sway like so?
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
The world is certainly
What happened to your
full of
arms?
marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
What are you, exactly?
I am an elder oak and nothing more. Though once I dreamt of a time before when I roamed the world and howled with pain. Not of this world, but twixt and twain. Perhaps I was a spirit then, a wandering thing drawn to this glen. But then that spirit joined with a tree. Since then, a tree is all I need.
You are much more than just a tree.
There are many just as I, but mad they are, I shall not lie. A spirit trapped within a tree, no mouth to scream or eyes to see. A cage of bark, a prison wood, a thing of rage where nature stood. So twisted sylvan they become. But I am not the same as some. I accept my fated oaken home. I feel no need to rage and roam.
I like this guy. Why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
A poetry. Yes, I get it.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guest.
I would like to know more of this forest.
I can only speak to what a tree may see. It may not help you, but it is enough for me.
Why is it called the Brazilian forest, exactly?
That is but a human name. One placed upon this land their claim. A claim they stole from ancient elves, whom they first killed, and were killed themselves.
There were elves who lived here?
It was the elves who planted the seeds, raised the forest, saw to its needs. But that was all so long ago. That they are dead is all I know.
What happened here to make the forest like this?
A great war, perhaps. I cannot tell. I was not here when it befell. But many deaths here, all the same. And with the deaths, the spirits came. The spirits entered corpse and tree, and most went mad, as thou canst see. The forest had a spirit of its own, from back when its first seeds were sown. Perhaps she died of grief that day, or perhaps she simply went away. Or perhaps the wares are the ones to blame, for the day she left is the day they came.
Interesting. I don't understand.
I speak as clearly as I see. Plainer than this, I cannot be.
Is there anything around here of note?
Most of what was is overgrown, leaving only broken stone. Perhaps some ruins remain free of rot. I know not where, I see them not.
Where can I find Witherfang's lair?
In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares.
Why do the trees protect them?
Perhaps wares use magic to command the trees. All I know is they move as they please.
Is there any other way to get to the center of the forest?
Perform the boon as I ask, and I shall reward thee for the task.
I see.
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
The hermit. An acorn?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Very well. I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
So, it looks like we're gonna have to go back and see that hermit. And actually, you can side with either the hermit or the Grand Oak. You actually have a choice here, and both of them lead to the same result, a means to pass through that area that's blocking us. But we're going to have to take care of that next time on Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, because we're out of time now. And hopefully next time we'll actually be able to navigate our way through the forest and possibly get to the bottom of it. But I do have some questions to ask of the elves themselves now. Hope to see you next time, folks.